Hello, traders! In honor of the Final Four next weekend and the Cinderella teams that surprise us every year, I've got a few Cinderella stocks that I want to go over with you and maybe point out a few things that you weren't already paying attention to. So, I've got three stocks I want to go over. The first one is Republic Services. The ticker symbol is RSG. And what you're going to notice at the far left of the screen is that we had a really clear-cut crossover, a very decisive indication that this trend is going to go up, not only stemming from the fact that the predicted moving average crossed above the actual, but also because it was confirmed by the neural index at a position of 1. Now, what would you do after that? You would want to get into a position and hold that position until the software told you that the trend was coming to an end. Very nice trend. And in fact, as of right now, the software has still been indicating as of last night that this trend is expected to keep going up. This is 39 trading days. This stock, which is a relatively inexpensive stock, it's gone up over $5 per share. It's almost 13% in 39 trading days. This is not a stock that you typically hear a lot about, okay? This is not Apple, this is not Google, this is not Facebook, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't offer tremendous opportunities to profit from. Let me show you another one. Here's Urban Outfitters. If you notice right here, you had a nice indication where the blue line crossed the black line, but you'll see it kind of rode, okay? Now what this means is that, not a real strong indication one way or the other. However, all of that changed right here. Okay, now this is towards the middle to end of January, where you did have a crossover to the upside. Your neural index was at a position of 1, and this was telling you something different. There was a gap between the lines. This means there's a nice opportunity for a trend change, and there's going to be some strength behind it. Now, this stock is up even more today, but as of right now, had you gotten in when the crossover first was initiated, this stock has gone up over 50%. Okay, guys. Now, this stock was very inexpensive. If you look over here, it's about $22 a share when VantagePoint first gave that indication. The stock has gone up over $11 per share. Conservatively, let's say you had 1,000 shares of the stock. Trading just this one stock, you could have made over $11,000. Who wouldn't be happy with that? Now, I'm just going to show you something kind of interesting because you're thinking Urban Outfitters. Okay, this is a clothing retailer. I'm pulling up the properties. There are so many other factors that can drive and influence and impact the price of a stock like Urban Outfitters. Look at all of the different markets, all the different currencies. You got the euro, the Japanese yen, the US dollar, energy prices. You've got natural gas, light sweet crude, different indices, gold, platinum. Who would have ever thought, right? Now, Steve Madden's like, okay, Steve Madden, I can see how that's related. But some of the other ones, like, John Deere, I'd never think John Deere had anything to do with Urban Outfitters. But the software, using sophisticated mathematical algorithms, has determined that these are, in fact, the 30 markets and stocks that drive and impact and influence the price of Urban Outfitters. If you're not taking all this into consideration, you better believe these relationships are working against you. Let me show you one last chart. This is TJX Companies. Now, TJX Company is one that I had never even heard of, certainly wouldn't have paid attention to, and I think after seeing this video, a lot of you are going to start to pay a lot more attention to it. Really clear-cut indication. You had a crossover to the upside right here. Your neural index was already in confirmation. But here's what I want to show you, okay, guys? If you look at the period of time from right here to right here, this stock just didn't do a whole lot, didn't go anywhere. A lot of people, if they were even in this trade, probably got out thinking, well, there's no trend, there's no trade, what's the point? Well, look what they missed out on. This stock clearly was not done going up. In this time frame, from the crossover until now, and by the way, it's up almost another $1 per share today, this stock in the last 28 days has gone up over 10% and over $7 per share. So, guys, I want you to start watching stocks that are what you might call Cinderella stocks, stocks that outperform their industry. These are opportunities where you can find some blockbuster trades and build that account quickly. Until next time, this is The View from my Vantage Point.